Hey everybody, it's Death, and I'm back again with playing Stranded Deep. I'm on the fourth part of the what I have set up here. Basically, I've moved from another island. The island I initially started on was there, as I've said in the other videos. I built a little raft first thing. This is what you need to do right out the gate. You need to be able to travel from island to island. It needs to at least be too big, so you don't get flipped over by sharks. I've gotten here, I've got a smoker, got a loom, got a tanner rack, got a shelter, got a water, got water here, water's still here. Been able to do a couple things. Haven't really built a shelter yet to live in, so to say. Haven't really needed it to this point. I imagine I'm going to be needing it in the near future. But the rain does make everything a lot easier when it is raining in this game. Might as well get a drink while that's filling up from the rain. One less thing to worry about later on. I've gone through just a couple of the boats, not too many. And that's always fun, catching something like that. It's good practice. But like I had said before too, having a steady food source coming in is always a good thing if you got time and you're going to have a steady base. Whether it's a snare or whether it's a bird snare to catch seagulls constantly, so you ain't got to keep doing that, or whether you're building a fish trap, it's great. One of the two. I highly recommend at least one or two, so then you always have a food supply at your main base. You definitely want to keep that. Like I said, and that's one thing. I mean, hey, you're out here surviving in the Bermuda Triangle. Yeah, you definitely want to have some food. I mean, I would anyway. May not be what I want to eat, but it's the ability of surviving and getting the things together and doing the things you need to do in order to get to the off the island. And just the shame is once you get off this island, and as soon as you get on another plane, spoiler alert, same thing happens, and you start all over. I know a lot of people have done some tricky little plays where they show the ending, and then when the plane crashes, they walk it straight into the game, The Forest, which is pretty neat. I give them people props for doing that. Basically, it's another getting stranded survival game. It just kind of takes it to a whole new level. I like how people get creative and combine stuff like that. That's pretty cool. Like I said, I'm still out here doing the things I need to do. And I know I needed to get some more fibrous material as usual, and to get more lashings as usual. Because I know I wanted to open up another spot on my tool belt, and I believe I needed a lashing for that, and I did not have it. I think I kind of forgot about it for a hot minute. So, pretty much working toward maybe trying to fulfill that. And I know there's still a snake running around out here somewhere, so I'm kind of watching out for him. Really prefer not to meet him on wrong terms. I'd rather have the heads up and see it coming versus not. As you can still see, I still got some predators on the island here. This was a snake I already killed. And that was pretty cool. I just got to stab in on that pig with by walking up to it. That generally doesn't happen real easy like that. But now that I loaned him my spear, I need to go get that back. Stop running. Or at least run like in a pattern so I can get you. See, a lot of times you just got to kind of try to plan to where they're going. And just hit the button at the right time. That or you got to wait till they calm down. Those are pretty much two options. And I just found the other snake, of course. And see, this is what happens if you use a crude spear on them. It doesn't kill them in one shot. So you have a snake running around now with a spear sticking out of him. Because it wasn't strong enough to kill him. Which means you end up having to wait until he does that again. And then you can finish him off. And then back to finding where my little piggy went. That I loaned my spears to. He should be hiding around here somewhere. I don't know, I kind of lost track of him when I was dealing with the snake. So, I'm going to hunt him down here. I bet that's him right there. There's two of them running around, so... And that is the other one. So, I want to find the one that I already attacked. He'll be running around here somewhere. But yeah, I definitely want to get my spears back. Not to mention have the available leather and large meats from him. I believe he gives large meat for killing him. I think it's two. I think it's two crude leather or two crude hides and two large meats from one of the smaller pigs, and there he is. Not getting away from me this time, hopefully. Too high. There we go. Got him. Whoops. Oh, come on. Gotta be kidding. Come on. Alright, we'll do it this way. Yeah, throwing spears is a little bit of a, takes a little getting used to. As you just seen, you can miss a lot. I could have swore he had one more in him somewhere. Maybe not. Could have been one more I threw and I lost. But regardless, I got the little piggy. Like I said, I'm just doing stuff in burning time while I'm waiting for some more fibrous material to respawn. Collecting food. Like I said, now that I have the ability to smoke food, it can last indefinitely. So as long as you got food and water, you pretty much can keep going. Even if you got poisoned right now, you would have the ability to... I would have the ability here now to make it so that I could probably outlive the poison. But it would definitely be a challenge, because you got to continuously keep your water and your food going wide open in order to outlive it. In this case, let's see here. And honestly, I got so sidetracked, I forgot exactly what I was building. Outside of wanting to work on building a little bit of a shelter. was about the only thing I was really trying to get was a place to hide from the sun. Hide from the sun and be able to get away from any predators, hence I need be, or they respawn. So let's get that built. Like I said, swimming and building stuff will, obviously as you've seen, will increase your physical skill, your physical attributes to doing stuff. All these things are going to keep going up as you continue to keep playing. Well, this is full. I'm going to put a little more water in there. So I always have some water. In worst case scenario, put those in there. Use what little bit I have to make sure water, food and water obviously are always going to be your key things. And I'm getting to the point where I need to eat soon. Probably wait a little bit longer because I got the large meats ready, unless I cook up some of this other stuff, which I could do that too. Either way, it doesn't really matter to me. Food is food. But I think what I'm going to do is work on potentially building a bird snare. I tend to like to use the bird snare a lot. Need a bird snare, and I need to get another lashing here to open this tool pouch. And I don't think I have any more in here. I got the cloth for it right there. Like I said, it's mainly just having the right stuff and taking time and harvesting, collecting, building, getting stronger. Wash, rinse, and repeat. And then basically preparing yourself and going out on the hunt and finding the bosses and then taking them out. And my current state in the game, it'll be a little bit before I get to where I go to hunting out bosses. I mean, I could essentially take them on, you know, right now. I could beat them. There's ways that you can, you know, you just got to fight them right. I know if you walk in totally unprepared, they can be a hell of a fight. If you especially have no idea what you're doing. I was kind of like wondering the first time I fought them. I was like, okay, these guys are a little bit challenging, but they all have a rhythm and a pattern that you can use against them. And once you learn that, then fighting them is really no big deal. You can pretty much almost fight them without even losing any health. But keynote too, when you do go to fight bosses, make sure you always bring a bandage with you, because if you do get attacked and bit, you will be bleeding in most cases. They're generally not too forgiving. But I'm going to sign off for today, everybody. I will be back with another part soon.